Yes, sir, man. We live on Support District Radio.
What up?
What's happening, Chief?
Same shit, different.
Man, we got a special guest in the building today for you, man. Mr. Nino Brown's in the building with us.
Sir.
What's happening, Nino?
Man, just loving Phoenix, man. It's a beautiful city.
Right now it is. You got to bring your ass back in July. You won't say that in July or August. You'll be ready to get the fuck up out of here.
Yeah, man. I love this city, man. It's a beautiful city.
Yeah.
Beautiful people, real people.
Oh.
You know, it's not just about the money. It's about just being around real individuals. You know
Definitely.
what I'm saying?
It always jump off. When the real is there, you always feel it, don't you?
Yeah, real is real, but fake is everywhere, and truth ain't advertised. So when you get around some real stuff, you're going to feel that energy coming from somewhere.
Most definitely.
Yeah,
Now, you're in town, man, for a show, right?
Yeah, we got something tonight, man. We at the Monarch Theater. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do something in there. And then tomorrow, that's the real thing. You know what I'm talking about? We're going to go to the V Live, man, and I'm looking for artists. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking to build with all the real ones out here, man. I'm trying to talk to the people and enlighten them, you know, because the difference between rich and poor is information, so I want to give them the information.
Definitely.
You know?
And I've been following you for a minute just on your social media and whatnot. I remember you popped off when I first really got a hold to you. It was a whole grape situation.
Great.
You got me in trouble a couple of times at the house with my wife. I tried to get her to feed me a couple of grapes, and the shit didn't work out the way it worked out for you. So I was just jumping into the visuals. What made you jump into that aspect of the game? And going in that route, I see your videos have gotten a lot better as well that you post as far as the graphics or whatnot on them. What took you in that visual direction?
Well, repetition is the father of learning. So the more you do something, the better you get at it, and you lose what you do not. You lose what you do not use. So I constantly use my brain. I constantly use my creativity to create space for me. You know, God say your gift gonna make room for you. So my gift is to be creative.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, and innovative, and I just, you know, with the grapes thing, man, it's all about putting women in their face, man, because look at this beautiful woman here. You know what I'm saying? When you see a beautiful woman walk in the room and she's standing next to you, it changed every man because we got this thing in us called testosterone.
Man,
you know
the engine get to revving.
It ain't no man in here that you can't tell him he ain't the king of the jungle in some aspect of the bedroom. He gonna feel like he better than every man in here.
Right.
That's testosterone. So when I put them grapes in front of their face, they paying attention because they feeling like, why she standing with him? I could get her. So the first time they watching the broad, the second time they might hear what I say, and then they gonna watch the broad again.
Right.
But the third time they trying to hear what I said to get this broad to stand here and
To give you them grapes.
yeah. Give me them grapes.
I see what you did.
That's how I became a fan.
He's playing.
I definitely started tuning in after I was watching the ass. Like, hold on, bro, it's really spitting some shit
Right,
here.
after you heard him
know
over
what
the
I'm
claps.
saying?
I mean, after
it was genius. It was fucking genius.
she was clapping loud than the motherfucker.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. That's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? Each one teach one.
Yes, sir.
Iron sharpers iron, steel sharpers steel. You know, man sharpers man. So I'm all in about enlightenment. You know what I'm saying?
Well, your videos and your posts, man, it's always lavish. It's always luxurious. Where you be at? You down in Miami? Where you down in Atlanta? Where you be at?
I'm in Miami. I'm in Miami, but a prophet ain't welcome in his own home. So I kind of like, I don't want to say where I'm from.
Right.
Because, you know, I believe when you say where you from in your bio and they try to book you at your hometown, they gonna give you $500 in a bottle.
Yeah,
man.
You know what I'm saying? You could be the hottest dude on the internet. You could be the biggest NFL player. They giving you $500 in a bottle.
They feel like
you
you're
go
reachable.
Out of town, they give you $15,000, but at home, oh, you stay here. We gonna give you $500 in a bottle.
You think that's a local mentality for
the
that?
Prophet ain't welcome in his own home. You know what I'm saying? They seen your struggle. You know, people,
They know you.
know, they seen you grow from this room, but they don't respect that process. The stranger you meet in the street respect the progress. He ain't seen the hardship. All he see is the finished product.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The people who you've been around, your mom, your cousin, your sister, your brother, they watch the product develop and they don't respect that development process because they never seen your vision. That's your vision. You know what I'm saying, Neil? So you got to keep that in mind when you working. They ain't going to respect me and value me until it ain't going to make sense until it start making dollars. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Or you're not here no more.
You ain't here no more. Nipsey Hussle.
I was going to jump on that with you. I mean, I've seen your post about it, And I know he affected many different people across the country just with his the things that he did within his community, within the music. But with his death, I've seen how it affected Texas, and they did something for him down in Houston and just the different parts of the country. How was, you know, down in the South? You be down there moving and shaking. How was the South affected by Nip and what he had brought to the table?
Well, we in the Me Too movement, so everybody jumped on that wave. You know what I'm saying? It was the wave. Some people use that wave to build a platform. I have a problem with that wave. It's because, one, when the man was around the day before he died, nobody cared about him. You know what I'm saying? They weren't wearing his shirts. They weren't selling his shirts. They weren't banging his music like that. But now when he died and they make him, now all the influencers pushing Nip and saying Nip, and not all the great things he been doing before he died get a spotlight on it, but he ain't around to feel this.
He don't get,
the
like,
man never had a sold out show in the Staples Center. Matter of fact, he never had a show in the Staples Center. But his funeral sold out. So it'll be more people at your funeral than it will be at your birthday party. Yeah. And you gotta understand that, man. You gotta value that type of stuff as knowledge, because them same folks that they had in the crowd, like Jay-Z had a show at the Staples. Meek Mill had shows at the Staples. Everybody in the crowd done been to the Staples, performed and got money. This man buried in his hometown at the Staples, and the prophet ain't welcome in his own home unless he dead. True. They want to see the king head on the plate. That's what they rather see you on your back than on your feet.
Facts.
Yeah, now he's number one on iTunes, and he's number one on Billboard, and his music has been streamed all around the world. I think it had like 57 million something streams I had read just the night before. So it's crazy.
I don't respect that. I feel like that man been great. That man been had knowledge. They trying to put that man next to Jesus Christ. Like, man, it's crazy what they doing with this man's name, and this man ain't even around to feel that love. He ain't around to experience that. If only he would have had, like Tupac and Biggie died and was buried in a church. This man had his funeral in the Staples, and BET got they hustle on to say, you know what, we're going to pick it up and get them advertisement dollars. You understand? We're going to advertise the whole funeral thing, but after that, they gonna be still watching to see, you know what I'm saying, who was there and all that. So it's like, you know, I got a problem with us not showing love to the people when they round. Don't tell me how great I am when my ears ain't working no more. Tell me I'm great now in your face. It ain't gonna cost you nothing to tell somebody they better or they doing good, and how can I learn from you?
Certainly.
Appreciation don't cost nothing.
Appreciation goes a long way. I mean, and it goes with the whole saying we always say, like the taste of failure lasts longer than appreciation. So a lot of people probably wouldn't even know how to accept it. They probably wouldn't even know how to wrap their heads around what people was giving them.
But see, the problem is people like to broadcast your failures and whisper your success.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm here at my brother's shop over here, Liberty Tex. I walk in, and you know I'm an African-American male. And I walked in and see my brother. I almost brought a tear to my eye to see a brother I don't even know. Just met him today. See him doing good. See him living good. See him driving good. Don't even know him, though. It made me feel good to see my people on the right path.
Because he look like you. It's you.
Right.
You're looking at yourself.
But you know what? It's the heart of me, character.
Right.
I said I was happy for somebody I don't know. How many people can say that?
Exactly.
How many people can say, man, you know what, I'm happy for her. She riding the Benz. Instead of saying, you know, and you know, I just got a problem with us not showing love to each other, but then we want to blame the police for killing our own kind. When we black on black crime is bigger than the KKK.
Well, our number one killer of each other is black people.
Right. So that's my problem. We got to big up each other. We got to show each other love. You know what I'm saying? We got to stop using the internet as the barrier, the bad news. I mean, we get the news first on the Instagram, then TV done played out. It's over with. You get a cell phone for $1,000, a TV $350. Big old pad.
Cell phones cost more than TVs. That's some crazy shit.
Hell yeah.
But definitely, man, with the whole Nip situation was very tragic. Huge L that we took as a whole, as people. You got some of your camp here with you?
Yeah. I got my guy here, man. He doing this thing, man. You know what I'm saying? He out there from Chicago. In the Indiana, Gary, Indiana.
Gary, Indiana, Legendsville, right there. Okay, you gotta be special coming from Gary. You know, doing music coming from Gary. How is that with the legendary family?
How close did you stay to Mike's house?
Did they stay in the real projects, or were they in them suburban projects?
We stayed on the same side.
Same side?
Yeah, they ain't staying on suburban.
No, they didn't.
They stayed in the hood.
Yeah,
Like,
Joe was pretty hood. I don't think Joe would have had him.
Roosevelt.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I come out there. We got a little memorial.
Was a memorial out there for him?
Yep.
How was it like when you got into music out there in Gary? What's the scene like up there in Indiana for hip hop?
Oh yeah, man, it's a lot of artists out there, man. Shout out to Wise 4L. Shout out to D Brown. Shout out to TSE Rizzle. Shout out to all my shout out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's out there in Gary doing music. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Shout out to YGG. That's my team. You know?
YGG?
Yeah.
You by way of Chicago now? You staying in Chicago now? You Indiana? You still in the Midwest? Still in Gary. Oh, still in Gary. Okay. Is it a Midwest sound coming out of Gary? Like what kind of sound? Because I haven't really heard any hip hop coming out of Gary.
We all different up in there. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a gangster. You know what I'm saying? But it's more like some Scarface type.
I was gonna say probably some South, little Dolph.
You know what I'm saying? Yep.
Okay, some Dolph, okay. So definitely, man, Gary. I've never visited. My mom went to Job Corps up there. They got a Job Corps up there, don't they?
In Gary?
In Indiana, though. It's closer. I think my mom went to Job Corps up there back in the day. But you got another player with you here from the team?
Yeah. My guy Warlord over there, man, he very special. I met the cat today, man, on some business. He handles business like a man. I respect that. But you know what? He got a lot of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? He's into exposing the Jewish people, the people that's like more on the bad, evil intent side of the Jews, because there's evil Jews. And,
no, I like the way he said that, Jewish.
Yeah,
they're not Jewish, they're Jewish.
Yeah, I got Jewish friends, but he's into exposing, you know what I'm saying, the bad food that we put in our body. Okay. You know what I'm saying, the bad people out there in the world, and I just respect what he's trying to do, and I'm here for it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, because it's a lot of knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're getting in. You've been in music. You've been doing music before, like the whole internet sensation thing popped off for you. You're an artist, right?
Yeah. I love music. But you know the thing is, I would encourage everybody in this room to find your calling.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we wake up. Just think about when you was a child. Your mom made you go to school.
Yeah.
But then why graduate from school and work at Walmart? You know what I'm saying? Like, my thing is, whatever they molded you to, just imagine that we went to school every day and worked on our gift while we was in school.
Man.
From K through 12, we worked on what we supposed to be, how great we'll be. You know what I'm saying? We don't do that because the educational system
They're programming us. That's why.
To work and we to watch your kids, and your kids take your place, and you die. It's a system they run, and you got to break that system and let your child be what they want to be and be all they can be.
Yeah.
Not in the army though. You know what I'm saying? But
facts.
Teach your kids the knowledge, man, to be investors, inventors, how to own a tax service, how to become a motivational speaker, stuff that's going to pay forever. You know what I'm saying? When you leave here, you understand me? Your kids got Gucci. Listen, man, Gucci is a last name. People don't even know that.
Yeah,
no, that's a family name.
It's a name.
Last name,
all these different brands we walk around and fight
with somebody's name on it.
Name.
Repping somebody else shit.
Yeah.
But what we got that's our name that we wear on our body, we don't even feel good wearing something that come from another black man.
No,
that's facts. Why I saw something. That's why like Nip's clothing line, Marathon, that we need to turn that into, put it over the top.
Yeah.
I mean, if we doing it now, and all this coming together and everything is happening the way that it's happened, you got to put it over the top. But what happens is fear.
We should.
I mean, fear.
But I feel what he's saying, because look at what we did to FUBU.
Oh, yeah. We put FUBU over the top.
It was for us, by us, but after a while it was like, you rocking FUBU? We're
out
by us because we called it uncool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I definitely feel what he's saying. It's a cold game.
Tapping into the music, I was telling you, I saw your video.
Yeah.
That you dropped on Instagram. I think you got a hit on your hands. Really a club banger, a dance song. I like the
main man, Mr. Figaro. I don't want to take all the credit because I had to stop you because he real passionate about his stuff, and I love to give artists their time.
Well, the visuals. Who shot the visuals in there? Because I seen you with the crown. You was in between the asses. It looked like you was having a good time. Was that fun?
Oh man, and you know what's so funny?
How fun was that, my nigga? Like that looked fun.
The funniest thing is, I told him I'm going to give you an hour because I got to go record this podcast. I'm working on a podcast, you know what I'm saying, with QC, Quality Control. So I say, man, I got to go back to Miami. We shot the video in Dallas. I'm like, yo, look, I ain't gonna be here but an hour, man. Do your best shots in the hour. So for them, I didn't even know all my words to the song.
It's a banger.
Reading the phone, rapping, believe it or not. You had to hold, somebody had to hold the phone. I didn't know. I just did the song like 2 days before. Okay. And I'm talking in Jamaican. I'm Jamaican.
Yeah, he had the accent going and everything.
Yeah, I was listening. That shit go.
Yeah, that shit go.
Put some voodoo on me hair tie. So when I'm doing all that, I'm trying to get it. I'm slide line calling Movado, trying to figure out, hey, how you say this star? King Sid? All that before I get on here and embarrass myself, but you gonna have Jamaicans on here trying to laugh at me.
They gonna try to get on you on Instagram. They gonna. Nah, you did your thing. Yeah. I think you had a line in there along the lines. It was something about beat the poon poon. I like violence.
That shit go. Yeah,
I like that shit right there.
I just like to have fun. I'm gonna tell you something. You know what I'm saying? The thing I like about me is I'm a funny, real nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, it could go there if you want there, but I always was raised by the mob rules where if you show your bad side first, they never gonna accept the good. Show your good all the time, so when a nigga get you wrong and you take it there, he ain't even know you had that type of energy in you.
Exactly. You know, he ain't even know you was a beast like that. We just spoke on that. We was talking about Nip and the way he never really rapped or glorified like the gang stuff that he was in. He never incorporated himself in it, but he spoke about it, so he never criminalized himself. Right. So the media, they couldn't even say nothing about him when he passed because he never put himself in that situation, but he talked about it because it was around him. Right. But it's just like you say, just putting yourself into a box or putting yourself into a situation you can't take yourself out of. That's what a lot of brothers is doing now, and it's starting from the beginning. I mean, what social media is, you put something out there, it's there forever.
Well, you know, with the gangs, because, you know, I'd have been around a lot of them, the GDs, the Bloods, the Crips. A lot of them guys actually called me for private meetings because some of the gangs, they'll start killing each other, believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy like that. Yeah. Back in L.A., they had I think it was 100-day, 100
I remember that.
They had to kill somebody every night. I was contacted by one of the, you know, Hoover, I forget the guy's name, had me to come talk to a group of individuals that was really on that. Yeah. Because I was one of the most powerful speakers on the internet. He was like, man, when you out here with dads, you need to come over here on by the park, Hoover Park, and talk to my folks. I'm by myself with a girl at the time. Yeah. And it's 100 niggas in black shirts, blue hoodies and all this, and I'm jumping out on some dolo shit, but me, I got a heart of a lion. Yeah. So I wasn't scared. I jumped out and started talking, y'all niggas need to tighten up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all killing each other. Y'all, if we gonna bang by red and blue, what a gang that get to the money? Where the money gang get?
Yeah. Right.
If any one of y'all getting some money, I'm in the gang right now. Join me in. Because that's the gang I want to be a part of, the bank gang. My nigga right here, we just formed the gang called the Bank Gang.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Cha-ching.
Y'all heard it here first, the Bank Gang.
The Bank Gang, you heard it here first on Support District Radio. But your music, so...
Bank Gang record.
No, it's dope that you speak so motivationally, especially coming from a real nigga perspective, because more niggas can gravitate towards that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because you look good in the videos, but you speaking real shit. Your approach too sometimes with the point thing, and then you do the little step towards the camera. That be getting niggas. I'll be like, what are you about to say right now? What this nigga about to spit?
It's all signature.
Yeah.
When I look at the internet, I be seeing a lot of. I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
Man, I go on the internet all the time, and I look at people who be trying to do me. And they get on a bigger platform because they more commercialized or they tied to certain individuals that I done fell out with because they ain't real.
Mm-hmm.
I used to get mad about watching these cats, but I realized when you see Walmart, you see Target across the street. When you see Winn-Dixie, you see Publix, if y'all got that out here.
Yeah.
If you see,
no, we don't, but I know what it is.
You feel me? When you see anybody, you see a dope man over here, you see
a dope man over there.
It don't matter. A mall over here, mall over there, T-Mobile, AT&T, Burger King, McDonald's.
Pepsi and Cola in the same refrigerator.
About them.
Yeah.
If you're doing something that's duplicatable, congratulations, you already won.
Yeah, you already winning.
When you start watching what they doing, that's when you start losing because you're taking an hour of your stuff to worry about their stuff and don't let nobody who ain't on nothing take you off your stuff.
Yeah. Because most people don't realize you can imitate or kind of copy what a person does, but if you're not throwing your own splash on it,
if it's not in you, it's not in you.
And that's what I see you do. A lot of people try to do motivational things, but you definitely have your own splash that you throw on it.
Because I ain't trying to talk with big words. I ain't T.I.
No, it's just all 100.
I ain't doing all that.
My nigga,
what that word mean? You still ain't talking what that word
my nigga T.I., man, that nigga's a
I
professor.
want to know how you wore that hat like this and they ain't never fall.
I used to wonder that. He used to have the beanies like just right here.
Just right on the back.
I tried that one time. That motherfucker just keeps slipping off, man.
It's like the top of T.I. head only get cold. His beanie on.
Sticky pads in there.
It was a crown. You think he had sticky pads?
I don't know.
He went in though.
Tape on his head, I think.
Something like double-sided sticky tape. Yeah, rocking and don't fail. I'm telling you.
Rubber band man.
When I first met him, I asked him, I say, how you did that with your album cover? He don't even tell me.
Yeah, it's a secret.
Yeah.
He don't want you to know you're using that double-sided sticky tape.
So your music, man, you're gearing up for a project. I see, like, you kind of going a little bit in that direction. When I first came across you, like, I get a lot of things from. I'm a stand-up comedian. That's my banana to my banana split. So I'm a stand-up comedian. So I think you're funny. I think if people listen to you, and actually listen to what you're saying, it makes sense. I mean, we're all characters, and we all create a character that people can gravitate towards. But I think once people get past that and listen to you, man, you're saying something in all your videos. You're funny, and you're musically inclined. I mean, so like the direction that you're going in, which direction is you taking this thing in? Like what avenue do you feel like is the best lane for you?
I got a plan.
To get in that fast lane.
I got a plan. You know what I'm saying? My plan is to spend the next 5 years finding myself. When I hit a certain pinnacle, my plan is I'm going to grow up.
Right.
You know, they don't respect Gucci Mane because he grew up when he went to
They don't respect him.
They hated on him, man.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
They hated the growth. They want him to still be fat Gucci, but Gucci walked out looking like my man right here and got his teeth fixed.
Yeah.
Well, it's a generational thing too. There, I think it's a generational thing, especially with the youth. The way the youth are now, most of them are raised in single parent homes, so they don't respect love. They don't respect a man and a woman being together. When we was growing up, the music that our parents listened to, them niggas was in love. That's all they had was a woman to be a family, to take care of yours, to take care of your people. That's why we had that kind of music growing up. Niggas don't feel like that no more. You're a square now. You're a square when you take care of your family. You're your CD case going to the park with your kids. Like they don't appreciate the small things in which those are the richest, really, of the world.
But you know what? You could be a public success, but a private failure.
Oh yeah.
So it's
True.
very, very important that, you know, if you winning financially, you're not gonna be winning in the gym because you can't get money and be looking like that. Unless you just getting money and working out.
Yeah, that's all free time.
If you getting money and working out, guess who else losing? Your kids.
Yeah.
So if you being a great father and you working out, guess what you ain't making?
Money.
Yeah.
So you gotta have a well-balanced life in order to maintain this life.
Yeah.
Because now you gotta focus on that and watch the haters and watch the feds.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta watch who you talk to on the phone. So it's all about being balanced, and that's what I'm trying to work on. Being balanced. I'm not trying to impress nobody, man. I ain't in competitions with people. I told my man earlier that I say, man, sometimes people be in silent competition with you and you don't know they in competition with you and they still losing.
Yeah, facts. Still losing.
They in competition with you. They trying their hard. You wonder why he keep frowning his face at you and you speaking, bro, I want to see you win. And He's looking at you.
Yeah.
But you know why
those little mannerisms.
Because he in competition with you.
He in competition.
And he never tell you that.
Yeah.
You ain't even know.
That's when they get to saying shit like, oh, I see you got your little car together. I see you got your little money.
I see your little chains.
Yeah.
I see you got the little girl. I see your little girl, your little house.
You got all the hoes.
Yeah, secret competition.
All the money. When a man start doing all that, talking about what you got and what you doing, hey, bro.
Watch that nigga. Watch that nigga.
Be haters.
Because he want to be you
Yeah.
instead of learning from you. Then you got the niggas that be really like private investigator, but they pose as a friend. They really a spy trying to see what you got going on. He ain't got it like that.
Yeah.
She ain't really got it like that. That ain't her.
My nigga Nino be killing me. My nigga be killing me.
That's real shit.
He be speaking the truth, man.
That's the real shit.
That's the truth.
Learn from a nigga, dog.
Yeah.
Learn from a nigga. Get some money with a nigga. Learn from some people, man, because the truth is, man, I'm telling you, man, if you, sometimes when you really learn this shit, you going to realize that it's not hard.
Yeah.
You just making it hard by hating.
Yeah.
That's the that's the hard part.
Yeah.
Man, because it's like niggas would rather steal the bucket of fish than rather go out with their homie and learn how to fish.
I had a pole for you and some extra bait. I got the pole and the bait for you.
Yeah, when a nigga trying to give it to him, like I got the pole, let's just go together. But a nigga still rather just steal the fish.
But you're going tough on your music. You got any projects or anything that you're working on? Anybody out there that you want to work with? Anything coming up big for you?
This industry fake.
It is.
It ain't no real rappers out there. You know what I'm saying? I'll be real with you. When I say real rappers, I ain't talking about the independents. Them be mostly all the real niggas.
Yeah.
One thing I respect about Tupac and the Pimp C's, when they went to everybody's city, they wanted to listen to the underground dudes that they never get that spotlight.
Yeah.
Them niggas that's in them limelights, man, them niggas fake, man. Them niggas phony, man.
Yeah.
They friends with you in your face, but when you got to use them or call them, you got to call an assistant. They ain't answering no phones. They too big-headed, and they act like divas. They Beyonce when they do a video shoot. Oh, I'm hot. Oh, I need security. Man, you come from the street.
Yeah.
Why is you walking with police security in your hood and you ain't did nothing wrong to nobody? Why is you walking with police? Now, we all know what happened with Nip.
Yeah.
I feel like that was an inside job. We gonna go there, but let's go there a little bit.
Yeah.
I feel like somebody there text this man who walked up on all of them, man. I'd have been in Nip store. It's really gangster over there for real.
Oh, yeah.
And you ain't finna just walk up around.
Yeah.
Not on Nip.
You was protected when you go in that store and you come up out that store to your car. After that, it's on you. If they follow you home, it's on you.
Yeah.
But somebody text that man in Nip camp at that table and told him, hey, man, come get him now.
I heard it was. I seen something about Cowboy, but I don't know, so I don't really speak on it like that. But
it's gonna come out.
It's a cat name.
They still going off of that across the wave footage when everybody knows
it's a cat
there's
name.
other footage that's closer that they ain't released yet. So
Yeah, it's a cat named Cowboy.
Yeah,
It's coming.
I'm gonna surprise everybody.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, man, the prophet ain't welcome in his own home. I get it. But it's a lot of rappers, man. You know what I'm saying? They come out, say they street dudes, and then when you see them, they bodyguard gangsters. You don't be no bodyguard gangster talking about you from the street. And when you come to these people's city, support their city. Go to the hood and support the hood. Stop going to Gucci, Louis, Fendi, Prada. They already rich, man. They got cameras that scan your pants and see if you really got money before you walk in the store anyway. You robbing the hood by going there because you free promoting. I never seen Gucci, Fendi, Prada, or none of them big people endorse a rapper.
Facts.
But we always endorse.
Yeah, they don't have to because we endorse them. They don't have to endorse us. We lavish over that crap, and they endorse it. They don't even have to give certain cats a deal. They just running with it.
Yeah.
And that's my problem. We robbing our own hood because when the rappers say to do it, that's when everybody do it. When Young Thug wore a dress, everybody wanted to dress.
True.
I can't say it because remember, the gay people got more power than the women now.
Hey,
so we ain't
it's
gonna
a
say
cold army.
that, and they flag my shit. I would just say it like this.
Yeah.
Just since they got more power than the women
Yeah.
now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So my thing is, if Young Thug, and I ain't got nothing against Young Thug. I think he make great music.
Yeah.
I don't like some of the,
Antics.
I'm gonna say the antics.
The extra shit. It'd be extra. It's extra.
I don't like it because I feel like, look at him now. He's not as hot as he once was because that stuff died out.
Yeah.
You feel me?
That's a gimmick. You know what I'm saying? The gimmicks and trends die out quick.
Hella fast.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Classics and real music, that's just timeless. It's timeless. You know what I mean?
Timeless. You can play a Tupac song from '94,
Yeah.
and it's gonna hit you like it just came out the door.
Yeah,
so
timeless.
what I'm saying is, man, do something real because one day, Young Thug daughter or son gonna ask him, Daddy, is that you in that wedding dress back in there? He got gray hair and he can't even face that. It might send him to a stroke. You know what I'm saying? Because he don't know how to face that.
No, it's real facts.
I just want to leave a legacy when I die. If they painted Nipsey to be the new Tupac, he left out of here like a real gangster. You hear me?
He went out like a G.
And he ain't even playing.
He went out like a G to the hands of a coward. But
Man.
To the hands of a coward.
it was, it's still crazy. It's a whole situation, but it's definitely pleasure having you here with us. Like I say, we've been watching and following the growth, and just I think I've been messing with. I've been on and off the page. I think I remember when you had like 50,000 followers. Man, you done hit that million mark.
Yeah.
And you know what? I never announced it when I got the million.
Do it change the game for you? I mean, do they start reaching out to you? Do Facebook start sharing your videos and Instagram? Like how they treat you after you get so many so many fans. They started paying you and shit. Now I'm not trying to get in your pockets, but I need to get my shit together.
Oh man, you can audit me right quick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I need to get my shit together.
But when you get 1 million followers, you got women that used to want to say, hey, who I didn't know do a great video and be like, man, I charge this to do some video work that I didn't know from out of town. Maybe I was out of town and wanted to do a great video and I ain't know nobody. And they say, hey, oh, he got 1 million followers.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it for free. Matter of fact, I'll pay you. You ain't got to pay me nothing. Just tag me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I was going to ask you to tag me.
They want the followers over the followers.
Yeah.
And that's the problem I got. I want the dollars. I look at 1 million followers as 1 million clients.
My nigga said they got the followers, not the dollars.
Oh, my
I don't
goodness.
want the followers, man.
Yeah.
That ain't that blue check mark. I'm verified in the street.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want a verified check, not a verified check on Instagram.
Right.
Yeah.
A certified check
Yeah, that.
in the mail.
Yeah.
Not on Instagram.
Yeah.
Because the truth is, when they shut down Instagram that one day, that should have been a big old wake-up call to everybody to say, who you is. You ain't no model, no more little mama, no more.
Sure ain't. Motherfuckers will disappear.
1 million followers ain't. You still coochie stain. You ain't no real model. You ain't no real drug dealer, little dog with all the followers, and you be putting up all the drugs and stuff, and you like you getting money. You ain't no real nigga like that.
Yeah.
That should have woke up everybody like you just really local now again.
Yeah.
You started over, but Nino Brown gonna be here forever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because what I'm kicking gonna live. This word walks on when the body falls. That's why I ain't scared of death. You know what I'm saying? So the 1 million followers, yeah, it changed the game for the dummies. Because truth be told, me, I've been getting money before this. You know what I'm saying? It's old. It's just
That's what I be
something.
telling cats. I had a pager. I think I was popular before social media.
Yeah,
Niggas
this
just
is
had to
some
beat
extra
me.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
Just extra.
Yeah, this is some extra shit.
I think it's easier for older cats like us in the sense that we knew a time where there was no social media. So to get back to the grind is really nothing else because that's what we grew up on. You
Grew
know
up
what
from
I'm
the
saying?
dirt.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
But see, you know what? I got a problem with a lot of people buying the fake likes and fake followers and all that.
Yeah.
Earn it, dog, because you fooling yourself.
No, that's a lie.
It's
It's
a
to
lie.
me.
It's a
And
lie.
I don't,
All you got to
never-
do is look at their likes, and it be all motherfuckers from India and shit.
Yeah.
They don't know none of them
No,
motherfuckers.
two
Shit be in
things I don't
Arabic
fuck
and
with is
everything.
a liar and a thief.
Like, you don't even
You
know all
what
these
I'm
damn
saying?
Indians.
So, I've never been into that type shit.
But see, you can buy likes, comments, and views, but you can't buy respect.
Yeah.
Sure
You
can.
can't buy dignity. You can't buy, real. You know what I'm saying?
Can't buy love.
You can't buy love, dog.
Yeah.
You can only rent it.
Yeah.
And see, that's another thing. I'm glad we're talking on that topic. When you start getting some money and you able to afford Gucci and you ain't window shopping or you get you a Rolls Royce or you get you a nice Benz, you realize that ain't about nothing no more. You don't care about it. You let your dog hold it. It's all for another person to see anyway.
Oh, yeah.
You start,
Yeah.
The car lose value as soon as you drive off the lot.
man, you better not smoke and you lost 20,000.
As soon as the tires hit the street, it's a wrap. The car done lost value right there.
Now you don't want to drive it everywhere. Now, listen,
Yeah,
why
yeah.
buy a
Now
car
you baby
And you don't wanna drive
it because you don't want to put miles on it.
Yeah.
That ain't your car.
Yeah.
That's the people car.
Yeah.
Get up out the people shit. You know what I'm saying?
You could cuss. Say it. Damn it. You've been.
Get up out the people shit.
Shit.
Yeah.
So
Damn
my
it.
thing is, I'd rather, when you getting money, man, one thing I respect about the Jews, you ever go to a real rich area of homes and you see the big homes, but then you see them small homes
Right.
with a lot of land.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the Jew
That's
home.
a Jewish
Yeah.
home.
He don't want, he's smiling over there because he like that. Listen, he don't want the big house with all the house. He want the land with the cows, and he's selling the cow milk to the government, so
Yeah.
they paying for the land.
Yeah. Trying to eat off his land, not live there, not just live there anyway, but
House
eat off
be
of it
house
too.
be on the corner of the land. It'd be a
Yeah.
little shack on the corner on the lot. The rest of it all land, just bread.
Wisdom.
Yeah.
You can only sleep in one room. You got 100 cars, you can only drive one.
Facts.
You got 50 chains. Well, nowadays you can wear 50 chains. But you only supposed to wear
Mr.
one.
T made that official.
And Mr. T had to get a
Yeah.
clip.
So my thing is, you can only do one. You can only have one woman at a time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And really focus on that one. I don't care. You can have 10 girls number. You can have sex with 5 of them, but one of them only got your attention.
Yeah, facts.
Undividedly.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just how you feel. And I recommend the best compliment that anybody could ever tell you is you look happy. Not you
Man.
look rich.
Man, you look happy.
Floyd got all that money. I don't think Floyd is very happy.
Floyd ain't happy.
He don't seem happy.
That's why I
when
always
you-
fucking
when
with
you see
people.
him. He seemed like it's the only time he really seemed happy is when he posting the Jews and shit.
When he after a fight.
I love him.
No, that's I respect that brother.
And he followed me. You know what I'm saying? He support me. His whole team follow me. So I can't really diss Floyd. That's my dude.
Oh yeah.
But Floyd is a good guy. Floyd just been shitted on. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Floyd has a problem with showing out, but he earned his respect.
Oh, yeah.
50 something. 50 and 0.
Never lost.
Never lost. Even though some of them fights looked at business wise.
Yeah.
We cool with that though.
Hey, get the bag.
I remember
Yeah, it's all the
first time
business.
I met
It's all the
Floyd.
business.
I met Floyd back in high school when I was working at Metro Center at Finish Line, and he was, I don't know why he was in town, but he came in the Finish Line.
He used to come get his hair cut
And
a lot out here.
they shut the gate, pulled the gate down on the store, and I was the only nigga in there, so he came over to me and bought all this shit from me. Like, I got the whole bonus and shit for all the man, these niggas walked out of there with about 50 pair of sneakers. It was about 7 people. Like, I'm like, this is ridiculous. But that was my first interaction with him before my boys started working with the money team. So, but music, man, I'm always coming back to the music because I've heard some of your music. I haven't really been through enough of it or the catalog that you may have, but you pushing it. You ready to push it.
I got a Grapes 2 album out right now that just really came out a couple months ago.
Okay.
I took a pause from music. I be periodically. I mean, the music talent is there. The
music, no, it's like riding a bike. You could put it down, pick it up in 2 years, and ride off on that motherfucker.
Right, but the truth is, I've been looking for residual passive income, and that is timeless. And music is not timeless income. It's only after a while you're an old head rapping. Why you rapping, old head? Why I ain't listening to you, man? You old, you still rapping? Man, motivation. You can put a suit on and be Louis Farrakhan age and still get $100,000 in your mouth.
Yeah.
I'm looking for the timeless money, bro. I'm looking at it like my folk, man. I'm looking to try to teach people, you understand me, how to get some money, man. Because, you know, it's a lot of people that has talent, but their talent need to be coached.
Yeah.
And see, the scary part is my man here's so big, but the truth is the biggest part of his body is his brain. Because if you can get between them ears, that'll encourage him to use them muscles to go tear down some shit or actually build some shit up.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he looked like he could do both. He looked like he could tear some shit up and build some shit.
Because that's my guy. My guy Rico Bands, by the way. But my thing is, when you get between the ears, you understand me? You looking at this woman's body, but try to start fucking with the mind a little bit and get between them ears. And
it's a wrap after that.
Yeah.
That's the best part.
We got
now, one of my favorite Scarface lines is, "I fuck with they minds, not private parts."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody get the private
real
part.
shit. Yeah.
Everybody don't get the mind.
That's easy.
Man, K-Bo, what's up, boy? Out there in the shop, what's up, dog? I see you on the. Listen, man, the truth is, Nipsey Hussle has a real woman, right? Everybody's saying, and I want to touch on this on live today, but since we on live, we're gonna talk about a real.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's
do
it.
Nipsey Hussle, Lauren London, was strong yesterday.
Man, she was real strong.
Okay, but where she come from? A real strong individual. She just reciprocating his energy.
Yeah.
So everything he taught her, that's why I always tell
And she from L.A. She already from the turf, so she already had tough skin from the get go. But like you say, he rubbed off on her. You could tell that she was all about him.
All about him. But at the end of the day, man, a real stand up girl, cause he taught us something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I meet a man that got money, I don't want to meet him. I want to meet the people that work for him. I want to meet his kids.
Yeah.
I want to meet his wife. And I want to have one-on-ones with these folk to figure out if they really happy with this guy, because that's the people that see him every day. If your workers don't like working for you, if your family is not happy, if your kids ain't happy, you ain't shit.
Yeah, facts.
Straight up, your kids
that's
be
facts.
like running to daddy. When you come in your house and you got a little dog, don't your dog run?
Yeah, quick pass, yeah.
If your kids ain't... When I asked them,
You ain't
daddy,
shit.
You ain't no real nigga, man.
Yeah, it's
You
facts.
just look like you rich. You ain't getting rich for real.
Yeah.
You broke. You poor on the inside, bro. You heartless. I can't get no money with that, dog.
I love that. That make me feel good, because every time
You-
I come home, my kids be like,
Man.
"Hey, daddy." So that
Man.
make me feel good right there, bro.
Real shit.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, the most enjoyable shit out of all this shit is doing it for your kids when you done it before. So for me to help another artist build his career, Man, I get a hard on for that, man.
Yeah.
That's true. That's the best part.
When my experiences with DJ Khaled going into New York for the first time, I was crying, man. I'm in New York City. I come from fucking Miami, man.
Yeah.
When I went to L.A. to the Grammys for the first time, I was crying. I thanked Birdman, man. I got on the floor and thanked them, man. Looked up at that man and say, thank you. I never thought I'd be there, man. I come from the Rolex. I come from Miami, bro.
Yeah.
Ain't no outlets but Khaled and Ross. When I made it to these cities, I was crying for tears of joy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Passion.
So, with passion and just thanking God that I made it from a place, and now I seen what they do out here in Cali or Arizona, and then when I started doing it on my own without the Khaled, that made me feel even more special.
Yeah.
So now when I see artists take their little grind and go, and I try to make their experience different, but for what I experienced with Khaled, because I slept. It was like, see our people in here in the room?
Yeah.
It was one hotel room on tour with all of us in it sleeping on top of each other, and Khaled in the Ritz-Carlton sleeping good.
Yeah.
And we had to live like that on his promo tours, but I was cool with that. I come from the street, bro.
Yeah. I'm here.
I want to be here.
I'm here.
I want to win. Fuck this temporary. This temporary.
Yeah.
My later life is I'm going to do this on my own. I'm going to have me a mansion. I remember I used to go to
Say that again for me.
I'm going to have me a mansion.
Say it one more time.
Mansion. That's all you want to hear.
Yeah.
Listen,
The mansion. I got to get some shirts made say mansion on them. I'm getting me a mansion.
You think T.I. really rich? You think Jay-Z rich? We just seen Jay-Z in the studio. He pull up in a black Maybach with white insides. I'm like, man, this nigga here. Because the reason I'm asking is he look like a regular nigga like me and you. I'm like, man, you think that nigga really rich? Man, you know that nigga rich. Man, that nigga got $1 million? You know, man, $1 million ain't no money. But at the time, I'm thinking, my nigga, that's some money to me.
Yeah.
I come from the hood, nigga.
Yeah.
I ain't had no more than 20,000 saved up in my whole life at that point.
Yeah.
So I'm like, $1 million? He got $1 million? Man, that's big. So when I start touching these millions, so God put that shit in my face. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm looking at people when they come to me, you got $1 million. Man, that ain't no motherfucking money, man.
Yeah.
Man, we got plenty of that. We want 10.
Yeah.
1 million, you broke, man. If you create a lifestyle, that's why these rappers go broke and they can't live with themselves, because they create a lifestyle. If your bill $60,000 a month every month, in about 3-4 years, that million ain't $1 million no more.
Yeah.
And if you ain't getting no shows like you used to, guess what? You gonna be dead broke, fucked up, and everybody don't want to fuck with you no more because you ain't what? Hot.
Facts.
So now you got to work at the welcome to Walmart. Now you back to selling packs, getting it back like that because you wasn't smart with the money. You wasn't putting no tax service up. You weren't doing my man doing out here, getting into it, hustling, putting up shit in Twin Peaks, putting 10%, 20% in Twin Peaks. You weren't investing your money the right way when you had the money because you thought the money was going to always come.
Yeah.
But you the big dummy.
Yeah.
The shit stopped coming.
That's
the
big
well ran
facts.
dry. Now you want to learn from the water fountain.
Yeah.
Ain't no water coming out no more.
The water done ran dry.
What would you say was the probably one of the best things you learned from Khaled or being in that situation?
How to politic.
Okay.
I learned Khaled is the best politician. Khaled has zero talent, but yet he sell records. Khaled get nominated for Grammys and shit. How you get nominated for Grammys and all you do is say DJ Khaled?
True.
We the best. Another one.
Yeah.
That's the 3 words he say, but he nominated for a Grammy, and rappers out here risking their life to get a sale.
Yeah.
So if he could do that and get money, you got to respect. And he an Arab. He's not no black man. He's not no Jewish man. He's an Arab, or whatever you want to call it. Out here getting black man money. You understand me? Got to respect his hustle.
Yeah.
His character is what I don't like. Ain't nobody ever won around Khaled. Everybody just stayed at a certain level. But my God I serve told me, the first shall be last and the last shall be first. I remember Ace Hood was the dude winning, and I was standing there, ain't had no money. I'm praying when I get my chance, and they telling me you got to wait your turn. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I got this shit, dog. Put me in the game, coach.
I'm ready now.
I got this.
Yeah.
He said, man, Ace Hood, that dude, Ace Hood wasn't shit. I knew he wasn't shit. Every record he had a feature on it. Man, I ain't need no feature. I got this here, man. You understand me?
Yeah,
so when I seen him putting up this nigga, I said, man, fuck them niggas, man. I'm going through me. Everybody looked at me crazy. You finna walk away from Cali. You crazy about nigga? I said, man, fuck them niggas, man. Fuck them. Nigga, I'm finna get it out the mud, nigga, because guess what? When I build this castle, if something fall off this castle, I can put it back.
Yeah.
A man who builds his castle is richer than a man who giving his castle.
Facts.
And I built my shit.
Facts.
Now I own
Major
a
fact.
mansion. Big boy condo in Miami. Got plenty cars. Can't drive a window. I got plenty of them.
Yeah, that.
And I get money by my motherfucking self because I built this shit. And everybody be like, damn, why you don't give me no money? Why you everybody quick to do the handout? Because my man said something today. Because it's mine. It ain't yours. I earned this shit.
Yeah.
And when you earn this shit like a working man supposed to, you ain't careless with your motherfucking money because you had to go out here and shovel shit and goddamn suck on salt and chew barbed wire to get it.
These are facts.
They're major facts.
So my thing is, man, earn your position. Stop trying to get in the game off another nigga name. Earn your name. I stand in the game on my own too, not who I stand next to. Yeah, a candle burn, gotta burn your candle and light your candle up. That's fine, because Jay-Z had to do it for Kanye. Kanye had to do it for this one and this one and that one. But if they ain't doing that for you, do what Nipsey did. He ain't do that with none of them niggas.
Yeah,
and yet they had his motherfucking funeral at the Staples Center sold out. They were selling tickets on eBay, $500.
Self-made. So it was a self-made product, man. Exactly what you're talking about. He's probably one of the cats that did it that way. We got some music. We're going to get into some music, right? We got some music from you, Nino?
Yeah, we got some music. If I don't know what you about to play, but I like this record called Smile.
You send it over to us? We didn't get it?
What you got? You can play whatever you got from Nino. It's all going to be real. I just in that knowledge mode. I feel like the world need to hear that, man. You know how many people yearn for that, man? You know how many people out here going to prison? I had a dude hit me today. Dude say, man, let me read this before you play the music. And it ain't that long. It's short. It's real short.
What is it on? Grapes too?
No. It's on We the Business. Listen, the dude hit me with a DM. He say, I was on the mountaintop and I was about to take my life until I watched one of your videos. Thank you for saving my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get them messages 3 times a week. People about to kill themselves. I had one guy had a stab thing right here with a knife next to it. I had niggas in prison almost about to hang themselves if I ain't pick up the phone and talk to them.
Yeah.
I had people, mama fly me to their house, paid me $5 grand just to talk to their badass kids. Just to talk to them.
Yeah.
Real shit.
So all it is finding a way to create solutions. A boss solves problems.
True.
He get the money, but he's solving the problems. Nobody don't want to solve the problem. Everybody want the money. They just see you living and riding good. My man got a G-Wagon. My man got a Mazda. I'm riding this Rolls Royce. And you see all that, but you don't know what I go through.
Yeah.
You don't know who I'm helping, who life I done changed. If I die today or tomorrow, this text message I got today saved my motherfucking life. So if I die today or tomorrow, guess what? I did my job. I saved somebody else's life. Tupac saved mine. Pimp C saved mine.
Real shit.
Birdman saved mine. Gucci Man saved mine. I'm talking about everybody who had an impact on me.
Impact,
as
the
a
influence
kid.
of a young man.
Yeah.
That's real talk.
Yeah.
And that's what it's all. I know y'all got to get that music. I talk all
No,
day.
I know you can. I'll be on your Instagram. That nigga be talking.
That's what we here for.
That's what we got you in here for, baby. Well, we're going to get into this track, man, by my man Nino Brown. This off the We the Business mixtape, right? Or is that the album?
Yeah, nowadays we call them albums, but, I say mixtapes.
Okay. This off the We the Business mixtape. This Nino Brown live on Support District Radio. This Smile. Episode going on at V Live tomorrow night. It's going to be wild and crazy. What y'all got planned for the Valley tomorrow at V Live?
Man, you know what? It's a lot of talent out here. And I want to pull it out. I want to make my main man, Rico Bands, a plug out here.
Yeah, Rico been doing this thing for many moons.
When I say a plug, I'm talking about worldwide.
Yeah.
Plug out here been doing this thing, of course, very real, genuine guy. But we got to take this thing worldwide, and that's what I come to do. I want to encourage all my artists that's coming and all the dancers that's coming. Even if you're a little Cardi B, we need to hear you, because it's mine. So, we're going to have a good time. We're going to talk that realness. I advise all y'all to come out, you know what I'm saying, and just have a good time, man. It's just good to build with some real people.
Yeah. Just have a great atmosphere.
Right.
Usually make good things happen when there's good people around. Rico, you gonna be in that thing tomorrow? You performing or anything tomorrow?
I'm not performing, you know what I'm saying? Me and my boy Road Run a Sip, you know what I'm saying? We put the thing together.
Like you're just gonna be in the cut.
I'm in the cut.
Tomorrow. You coming with a tank top or what?
Huh?
You coming with a tank top or what?
No, that's for you. That's for you. I'm securing the bag, man.
Securing the bag. He ain't no security.
Organize and collect.
Securing the bag.
That's his role.
No, we want to, you know what I'm saying? We putting together an investment group out here, you know what I'm saying, in Arizona, me and Road Run a Sip. Okay. And, you know, we just trying to put on for, you know, for the city and put some artists on. You know what I'm saying?
Something different for the town.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of cats that, it seems like everybody just doing their own thing. That's what it is. Seems like ain't nobody working together to put somebody over the top.
It's always been like that, man.
Yeah. You gotta have your own push at the same time, you know. You want that support, but you gotta have your own push.
Yeah.
So I was explaining to Nino, you know what I'm saying, what, you know, how it is out here in Arizona as far as like the crabs in the buckets, the hate, and
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
heavy.
they'll let somebody else that's not from here blow up and put them up and then don't show no love to a native. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That just come from that crab mentality there. I think, like I say, take it back to the rat race. Everybody's in competition with each other and watching what the next person doing and not trying to get themselves or elevate themselves to a position, but just trying to elevate over the people that's around them. And that's why everybody's staying in the same place. Ain't nobody shooting for the stars.
Yes, sir.
What is all about?
I keep saying you hearing them call him Road Runner Sip though. Is that you part of the Road Runner like entertainment or something? 'Cause I know Rockstar be saying Road Runner a lot, so I just want to know if y'all
that's
connected.
my bro. That's my I manage him.
Okay.
Shout out to my guy Rockstar.
Yeah, I fucks with Rockstar. Genuine dude.
Yeah, and my guy Jay Muller too.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Muller time. Yeah, that's what's up. That's dope.
Yeah, my bro and my little bro BNS Jag too.
Okay.
Double AG. For real.
Yeah, I'm gonna check him out.
Yeah,
that's dope.
Yeah, Double A, we've got to bring him through. We don't have Muller through. We don't have Rockstar through a couple weeks ago. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely got to check out and stay with the family tree.
For sure.
But my man Rico, you had what was the track we was talking about?
Oh, the Counting Me Out.
You got the Count Me Out track.
Yeah, Counting Me Out, man. I work with Deucey Straight Raw. You know, he's a good producer.
Oh yeah, shout out Deuce.
And you know, I had a little situation. You know, a lot of people don't know, man, but I was on the run for 2 years, trying to figure out my life. You know, got into some legal trouble, and I couldn't write no music. In 2 years, I wrote 2 songs.
Yeah.
My mind was focused on other things, and I sat down with Deucey, and I'm like, man, I got that feeling back, you know, because I lost the feeling of making music. So I got
That
the
love,
feeling
that
back.
passion.
Make a beat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Here go the hook. And then we just pieced it off.
There was
And then
magic
I shot it to JD Films. He's like, I'm doing the video. All right, cool. Shot the video.
Shout out to JD.
So I'm waiting for him to get back from Dubai with Kevin Gates, and then, you know, he just got back. I ain't even talked
He's
to him.
back. I want to hear the track. I think I seen a snippet of it. You had a snippet of it up on your IG?
Yeah.
I think I seen
All good reviews, too. Man.
All
That was
good
crazy.
reviews,
I'm used to
yeah.
getting, you know, hated on, so I was like, damn.
That's good shit though.
I mean, when you, like you say, when you surround yourself, put the right people around you, I mean,
Positive people.
it touched the right people. So once the right people get a hold of it, it's going to manifest and turn into something that you couldn't imagine. But I want to definitely get into this track for y'all. You want to go ahead and introduce it?
Man, it's Rico Bands, my new single, Counting Me Out.
This is another straight.
Counting me out. I be asking myself, why I go through so much pain? They counting me out. I was counting down the days. Told my lawyer we gon' fight, we going all the way. They pointing fingers at me, they talking bad about me. Here I stand as a man, I ain't gon' cry about it. They counting me out. I was counting down the days. Told my lawyer we gon' fight, we going all the way. They talking bad about me, they pointing fingers at me. Here I stand as a man, I ain't gon' cry about it. U.S. Marshals kicking the dough, now I'm back on the bench. Niggas speaking down on me, talking about I'm a snitch. Feel like everyone I love turned they back on me quick. Made bond on that Saturday, my lawyer the shit. Paranoid in my rear view, thinking I'm getting followed. Depression sinking in my head, I don't wanna be bothered. Popping pills, drinking Hennessy, straight out the bottle. Dealing with a lot of shit, I haven't been a good father. Backstand bad by plenty niggas I trusted, but envy accepted hate from a child. Love must be against me, didn't understand it at first. I'm talking pain when it hurts. Ask my mama why she had me, cause I feel like I'm cursed. They counting me out, I was counting down the days. Told my lawyer we gon' fight, we going all the way. They pointing fingers at me, they talking bad about me. Here I stand as a man, I ain't gon' cry about it. They counting me out, I was counting down the days. Told my lawyer we gon' fight, we going all the way. They talking bad about me, they pointing fingers at me. Here I stand as a man, I ain't gon' cry about it. Penitentiary walls be talking, in my sleep I hear keys. Tossing, turning through the night, can't keep my mind off the streets. Had to run down on some niggas lifting right off their feet. Hitting push-ups in my cell, trying to stay on my dean. Disappointed my mother, but she was right by my side. Every court they sitting strong with a heart full of pride. Made a promise to Allah, visit trap before we died. Asked my bitch, did she love me on the phone and she lied. Left my brother some money, told him to handle the business. You left your brother in the jam, but there's room for forgiveness. I'm just trying to be great, put my heart on the plate. I ain't perfect, you ain't perfect, I'm just trying to relate. They counting me out, I was counting down the days. Told my lawyer we gon' fight, we going all the way. They pointing fingers at me, they talking bad about me. Here I stand as a man, I ain't gon' cry about it. They counting me out, I was counting down the days. Told my lawyer we gon' fight, we going all the way. They talking bad about me, they pointing fingers at me. Here I stand as a man, I ain't gon' cry about it.
I remember locking down, and the guard coming up to me asking me, "Y'all want to raise?" He said, "You got court tomorrow." I ain't even know I had court. When I went to court, they dropped the probation. Oh, my lawyer looked at me and said,
Yes, sir, man. Once again, that was Rico Bands right there. Count me out.
Count me out.
Count me out. A banger right there. I like that one right there. It's not on iTunes yet?
Not yet.
The video out there, right?
No, the video ain't out yet. Y'all got
Okay, it was just a snippet I seen.
Y'all got the exclusive.
Yeah.
Got the exclusive.
Yeah.
So, man, it definitely was a pleasure to have you guys come through the studio today. I know you guys busy. Don't want to hold y'all up too much. Got things going on tonight. It's Monarch.
Yeah,
Monarch
tonight.
Theater tonight.
Monarch Theater tonight. Most importantly, V Live tomorrow night.
That's wrong.
Bring your A game.
Yeah.
I'll leave my debit card at home, but I will be there.
Bring the card, man. You seen the post?
It's definitely going down. Nino, again, man, thank you for coming through, dropping gems on us, just being you. It was a great interview. Let them know how our people can stay up with you if they're not following you. We call it the plug. Let them know all your social media. They run with you, and just stay up with you, man, and all the positive things you got going on.
Hey, man, follow me on Instagram, Nino Brown 305, Facebook, Nino Brown Miami, Twitter, Nino Brown Miami, or you could just follow me around the streets. I'm everywhere.
Everywhere.
You know what I'm saying?
We got help.
Rico, let them know where they can
bad.
follow you, brother.
Rico
Rico over
I
here
am
checking
Rico
messages
Bands,
and
man.
shit.
My phone blowing up, man.
Yeah.
Mouth full of bands, man. You know what I'm saying? If you need a grill, holler at me. You know, hit me on the DM on Instagram. I'll pull straight up where you can, pull up on me. It don't matter.
For our fiscally, financially challenged folks who want to know what's like the smallest budget they can pull up with a grill. You feel me?
I mean, $60 a tooth, for solid gold.
All right, so y'all know it. $60 a
And I
tooth.
throw in a diamond cuts for free, man.
There you go.
And the turnaround gonna be a week, man.
Yeah.
Man, you in there.
And that come with a free hat.
Oh, and I ain't gonna get a free hat. A mouthful of bands hat.
Mouthful of bands. Jacob printed them, right?
Yeah, Jacob, y'all print
Yeah,
them up.
he showed me one.
Y'all print them out. Y'all
Yeah.
print them up.
That's what's up.
Man, I'd like to thank the fellas for coming through as well, man. Let them know how they stay with you.
Yeah, let them know, Sip.
Yeah, man, it's Road Runner Sip, Road Runner with an A, man, not the ER. And that's on Facebook, Instagram, DBoy8274, on Snapchat. And that's it. Tune in, man. We got some great things on the way.
If you need your taxes done, go to Liberty Tax on 67th in Glendale. You got till Wednesday.
Man.
Holla at Liberty Mo. Tell them I sent you so I can get my cut.
when you get off the highway, just look up.
Just look up.
Yeah.
Look up.
What about yourself in the back, Gary? Indiana, we can't leave out Gary.
Yeah, we gotta get them in there. Let them know how they keep up with you.
Need my referrals, man.
You don't silence everything, you know what I'm saying? Let me pick this up. You don't silence everything. YUNGSYL
LENCE, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Shout out to everybody, you know what I'm saying? Phoenix, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir, man. Before we get out of here, I want to shout out Bravo, Tip or Pay the Cashless Way. You can get that in the App Store on Apple. Also get it in Google Play. So download that today, man. That's the Tip or Pay the Cashless Way. If you haven't downloaded the Support District Radio app, go ahead and get that now. Like the page, support that, follow it on Instagram. Check out the Live with Marlon and Chief page as well. If you haven't, go ahead and like that.
Yeah, that.
Definitely getting it in. Support District Radio. Thank you, brothers, again.
Yeah, appreciate y'all.
All love, man.
As usual.
Jamaican food, if it's left, that's gone light skin. Look, he sleep. He was
April
standing up.
13th.
He was standing up
This
sleep.
Saturday, V Live, man. Nino Brown.
Yeah.
Nino
Talent
Brown.
search.
Talent search, man. All
Make
the
sure
way
y'all
down.
pull up.
Conference start at 7 o'clock, man.
Pull up and partake.
Pull up, go up, show out. Thank
Yeah.
y'all again for
Come
tuning
with
in.
a thumb drive, man. Not no CD, man.
Support District Radio.
Warlord in the building. What a warlord.